Rebecca, my daughter, how are you feeling?
Mama, I'm better now.
Oh God, thank you. Thank you for healing Rebecca, my daughter.
After 1 month of treatment in China, Rebecca fully recovered. She regained her senses and became her joyful self again. She was no longer the mentally troubled lady people once knew. Madame Catherine could not contain her happiness. Tears of gratitude flowed freely from her eyes as she thanked God every day. When the doctors finally discharged them from the hospital, Nelson took Rebecca and her mother to his house in China. They stayed with him for 1 month, resting and regaining strength. Nelson treated them like family, making sure they lacked nothing. After that month, they returned to Nigeria. Rebecca was filled with joy. As Nelson brought them back to the village, she held his hands and thanked him sincerely. "May God bless you, Nelson," she said with tears in her eyes. "You gave me back my life." Madame Catherine also lifted her hands in prayer. "May heaven reward you, my son," she prayed. "You will never lack helpers in your life." 2 weeks after Rebecca's return to the village, Jude was summoned by the elders. Everyone gathered in Madame Catherine's house. Rebecca was called forward and asked gently, "My daughter, have you truly forgiven Jude? Do you still wish to marry him?" There was silence. To everyone's surprise, Rebecca smiled calmly and replied, "I have forgiven Jude completely. But I am no longer interested in marrying him. My heart has moved on." Her words hit Jude like thunder. He fell to his knees immediately, crying bitterly. "Rebecca, thank you for forgiving me," he sobbed. "I am sorry for everything." The elders, seeing Rebecca's maturity and peace, nodded in approval. Then the head elder spoke, "Since Rebecca has released you, you are free to prepare and marry Emily." Jude's face lit up with joy. He could hardly believe his ears. When Rebecca entered the hut later, Emily rushed to her and hugged her tightly. "Thank you, my sister," Emily whispered with tears. "Thank you for giving us your blessing." To show his gratitude and remorse, Jude built a beautiful mansion for Madame Catherine. 1 month later, he returned to the village for his traditional marriage with Emily. The celebration was colorful and joyful. Drums echoed, dancers filled the streets, and happiness covered the land. A week after their traditional marriage, they held their white wedding in Lagos. Emily was overwhelmed with excitement. After so many trials and tears, she finally married the love of her life. Madame Catherine danced with joy, praising God loudly. "My eyes have seen goodness," she declared. "My daughter is healed, and my family is restored."